Ciao, hola. So, right, let's get some of these comments up here before I get behind again. And we have something very serious going on, guys. We have to take it extremely, extremely serious because Tricky is really, really on a revenge mission. So, but first, it's really ramping up in Epping over there. Did one of you say the other day that the guy raped 3 girls? That's terrible, shocking. There's been arrests, as you can imagine, because we're not allowed freedom of speech in Essex or anywhere in the world nowadays, are we? Right. Hi, Get Knotted. Hi, Teresa. Right, let's show some of these. I reported to YouTube. I showed every post that Ren shared on her YouTube and I checked much. Yep, good for you. Good, I'm glad you done that. Most disturbing out of many was when T suggested to veterans take their own. Yep. I did receive a response back from YouTube and they will be investigating. As I shared with you, I was bullied. Yeah, you were. I only know too well how it feels when one person can gather other people to hate on. Bullying started when I moved in the building I live in, and to be honest, it hurts. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Teresa. It's not nice, is it? Oh, there she is. Look, oh, Monica. Well, I hope your night is really long and really boring, Monica. Payback for your prank earlier. Hi, Avril, how you doing? Don't worry about it. Kaz, how you doing? I know I was on time for a change. Hi, Jen, how you doing? What I find so scary are their followers, even when the actual vile threatening words come out of TC's mouth. They still don't believe it. Yeah, that's, yeah, very concerning that. Hi, MW, how you doing? All right, where are we? Right, let's make sure. Right, hi, Julianne, how you doing? How you Hi, Scrooge, you okay? Hi, Denise. Has everyone seen Denise's video, her short on Candy the Candle, whatever his name is, Karma? Denise, that was brilliant. I went on their grumpy advertising, but no response. Oh, well. Right, hi, Luby. Hi, Pam. Hi, Cheryl. Right, so should we get something up? Right, let's get that off the screen. Right, so we'll put this to the stage first. Ready for war. Mm-hmm. has has his video of Molly been deleted? That was shocking. Or did he say it had? I can't remember now. You know what my brain's like. But I did see a bit of it. And he's not going to give up, apparently, allegedly. And in this short, as we'll see here in a moment, and I don't care if he tries to whatever me, I don't care. Laugh. Oh, hang on. No, he can't because I changed it. Ha! And he thought he was the smart ass. His eye.
And they've got a resilience
Yeah. Wow.
to keep going and going and going.
You're so brave, Tricky.
Stand by.
Stand by. Let's do a live. Oh, yes. Sorry, Scrooge. Yeah, can everyone go and sub to Scrooge's channel, please? So what's happened to his right eye? Go date and timestamp for his threat video. I'll check after. Hi, Lottie. How you doing? I'll check on my screen recording after because I did it on my phone, but I can't remember if it had a timestamp on it. But it was rather amusing to say the least. Oh dear. Yeah. So what do we have here? His normal stare video. That's his sex face, I reckon. Oh my God. The poor girls, the poor mail order bride will be bloody traumatized. Can you imagine him looking like that? Oh, Jen, trust you to think of that. But what's happened to his right eye? The whole thing just looks really swollen, like it's popping out. Yes, yeah. Sub to everyone, guys. Yeah, be scared, be very scared. Let's listen. Sorry, I'm just dying here. Don't worry about it, folks. Let's listen again, shall we? Are we supposed to be scared?
Dedicated.
His eye.
And they've got a resilience
Wow.
to keep going and going and going.
You're so brave, Tricky.
Stand by.
Stand by. Let's do a live. So, again, it's just really, really funny, don't you think, guys? That he just stared there like a psychopath that belongs in Broadmoor. It's ridiculous. What is he trying to achieve here? It's a glass. It might be. Tricky, come over here, darling. Have you got have you got a glass eye where you've been beaten up a bit too much? Trying to shame me with my comments, it won't work. Oh, Julianne, have you been on a mission again? But out of everything, of all of this, what have we learnt from the Mexican community? It's quite simple, really, isn't it? You can't trust anyone on the internet, wherever they live. Everyone's a snake. Well, apart from us. There's lots of snakes in the Mexican community. Sorry, I can't talk again tonight because if I walk through any more spider webs in the woods, I'm going to have to send the council an email. But yes, it's what have we learned? Can't trust anyone on the internet, that's for sure. Not everyone that smiles at you is your friend, as we know. And you have a ton of stalkers that are watching your every move. And in my opinion, they're a bit more creepy than the Sussex Squad. Right, so what are we doing now? Right. Right, Screwed, what have you been doing? I haven't watched any of your videos. I've been ill. Oh, sorry to hear that. Right, I'm going to get this turd off there. I've been really ill with my stomach, really bad. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hi, Veranda. How are you doing? Oh, hang on. Let me go and get can someone go and get Denise's link? Just put it up on this put it in the chat for everyone. That was so funny. I love the lips, really sexy. All right, make sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah. He is. He's so creepy. And it's like, why do it? Why just make a video staring at the screen as if it's supposed to scare us or something? And Feral Fifi again is really using the husband death card, isn't she? It's now someone sent me a screenshot of the thing earlier, and she's put a picture of Graham or something and a skeleton and moaning about that we were saying about her putting him in the wall. I bet, yeah. I bet Gwen left him for a reason. and probably Luby as well. Luba. Scared. It's just so crazy. I don't understand why does he do this? Fancy making a threatening video aimed at single women with young children whilst wearing the club shirt of the team who's at some place. Brought him Twitch. Yes, that's a good idea, Screwed. Good idea, guys. We're all on a mission tomorrow. We're reporting Tricky to Ipswich Town FC in Suffolk. They are Temu lips. Ah, I ordered something from Temu the other day. Actually, I hope it's good quality. Were the lips good quality? If they were, then I've got I've got a bit of hope for what I ordered. Anyone seen River dancing last night? Last night? No. Oh, what? River the YouTuber? No, I haven't watched any YouTube things lately. Yes, what a big man here. Yeah, exactly. It's just if you're going to do something to. Hi, Penny. How you doing? If you're going to do something to someone, just don't announce it. Just do it. That's the whole part and parcel of a threat, isn't it? Right, I think he believes he looks maybe sexy. Maybe someone pointed out he looked like a constipated squirrel. Look at his mouth. You guys, stop being so mean. I've just realised my tummy rumbled. I haven't eaten today. I forgot to eat. So I may have to run out in a moment and not get anything crunchy because I know at least one of you on here will be irritated with me munching something crunchy. Hang on. So I'll know what I'll do. I'll do the banana, cinnamon and yogurt thing like Meghan Markle inspired me to do. Remember my little video on that? I hope you've all tried it. It's really nice. Yes, because they all share one little bone shell and they've lost that too. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Maybe me and Michelle did go a bit too far about the putting Graham in the wall because I understand not everyone can afford a proper funeral, but it wasn't coming across mean from me. I just found it quite disrespectful that she's using people's donations for the flower money to go on booze and goodness knows anything else but flowers. And the fact that people went out their way to try and support her financially, and she was probably raising quite a bit of money, and she went and put him in the wall. I don't mean to sound rude, but you're getting all this money, you haven't bought flowers with it. And then afterwards, what really, really was worse was the fact that when Tricky done that video and you heard her in the background shouting, "Give me my money." So when me and Michelle used to go at them in that way, it was to point out, one, their hypocrisy, two, how disrespectful they're being to a man who has just died, and prior to that, using all these, the cancer card, the I'm a poor widow card. It's not us being nasty to Graham or anyone who has sadly passed away. It's pointing out the facts of the way they have treated Graham all this time and just used him. I find it awfully offensive. Right, Screwed, what video are you doing next? I'll have to remember to. Actually, I'm going to go and sub to you, Slime, because you're all forgiven. Anyway, you haven't emailed me for ages. I replied to you like 10 million months ago and asked you a question, and you decided to go and ghost me. What's that all about? I thought we had something. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a silly mood today. Yeah, lots. Sorry, screwed. When someone replies to you, you email them back because I asked you a simple question. And also, has anyone seen her? I haven't seen him for ages. Luke, what's his name? Luke, I am your Wi-Fi. Is that you, Screwed? Because I think he was right about something and I need him to contact the HR department. I think he was spot on about something and I'm not going to say what. Right, did Trevor say he left Gwen when she said she was scared of him? I don't know. Put up a video of her and Graham dancing when he was dying in amongst her rant about Paula. Oh, they're so mad at everyone, aren't they? Did you receive my good news about it? Yes, I did. I put it on the screen, Teresa. Thanks for doing that. Right. Yeah, she is. It's disgusting. I'll go and get it in a minute, Denise. Cricket even called River a liar a few months ago and said he doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, he done that. What Tricky does is sometimes what he'll oh, here we go. He's back. Graham's back from the dead again. I do love this account. What was we just talking about? Sorry, Graham, you just flustered me for a minute there. Right, hang on. What were we just talking about? Where was I going with this? God, my brain is so fried. I've had too many late nights. So before we go tonight, please tell me just to go straight to bed. I can't be dealing with speaking to anyone after this live. Yeah, with River, what he done was he put the negative with a positive, so that to his viewers he wouldn't come across as too aggressive like he would if it was a small YouTuber, for example, because he knows if he said it, for example, if he said, "Oh, River shit, oh, he's a this, that, and the other," he knows that River will come back with an absolutely epic response that would probably crumble Tricky to the max. So that's why he does it. He picks and chooses who he's aggressive to. I've already told you in the show. Yeah, good for you. Right. All in all, I'm just another dick in the wall. Well, I'm sorry. I have to agree with you there, mate. Allegedly, Luba left Tricky. Yeah, well, I don't blame her. Just hit the mute flop. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, River does. He does know. Hi, Monarchy, how you doing? He does know people in high places, and that's what these lot are jealous about because they can't get private information. It's not alleged, it's true. I've been picking up a lot of watching different videos and stuff Ren has put out. Louis, that's why I don't think Tricky knows what. No, he hasn't got a clue what he's talking about half the time. He's on drugs. I mean, just look at his face. In the wall, comfortably numb. Yeah. Hi, sorry, I'm just about to call you Sylvia because we have a regular called Sylvia, and it's just the three first words are quite similar. How are you doing anyway? They are making loads of. Yeah, this is the thing. Had fun out, and even after Graham's passing, that no normal person could know exactly. It's really worrying, that is. Oh, Tricky and Fifi are perfectly funeral. Yeah, exactly. It's disgusting. Absolutely. Screwed. You do not come to the HR department with that manner of tone, if you don't mind. I am unavailable anyway. How many times do I have to tell you? Uses ground. Yeah, exactly. It's just all disgusting manipulation. Right, hang on. Flop. That's Monarchy Strikes Back. Right, what do you mean, Julianne? Do I need to get excited about something? I'm always right, but I couldn't possibly comment as to whom I may or may not be. Yes, I'm only kidding with you, Screwed. Anyway, you told me last month you wanted to marry me. Oh, sorry. I just let it slip. I'm only joking, guys. I love winding Screw up. If she truly cared about Graham, she wouldn't do that. Exactly. You'd mourn with dignity, wouldn't you? Why post your last dance in a video with everyone you don't like? Exactly. There's just no dignity at all with that woman. I checked even when she, sorry, I'll read this out first. I checked every box and I expressed someone is going to get hurt and his threats will cause someone to be hurt because he has followers and what will they, yeah, exactly. They're like Tasmanian devils. And it's even when she was like wanted by the police, you know, Britain's former most wanted, she was dying for that attention there. That's why she went on the run, in my personal opinion, because one, well, obviously, one, she's a coward and she can't face what she's done. Two, she wanted a bit of attention. And when that all flopped, she thought, oh God, I'm going to have to go to YouTube and become even more famous, which is also a flop. So, Feral, you're not doing very well, are you, darling? There's zero respect. No, exactly. You don't go and have parties and get your sex buddy over straight after your husband's died and just be really disrespectful that way and then shouting at people down the phone, where's my money? And then go on and on and on. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Look at me. Look at me. Like Meghan Markle. Is Feral trying to be like Meghan Markle by any chance? I'm starting to wonder if she's just trying to mirror. Yikes. Justice will be. Oh, when was that? Today? Go and get it. We'll have a look. We'll have a laugh. They are losing control and they are going to. Yeah, exactly. This is all it is. They know they're going downhill very, very quickly now, and they can't control the narrative anymore because we will all come up and debunk it all. So what they're doing, they're just lashing out. That's all they're doing. A desperate attempt. So what's with the blow up thing? That boat woman is trying to learn to stand on. Her opening chat was she was learning to walk on water. I thought I knew sailors would teach them overboard. Yeah. Oh God, she's trying something. Oh my God. The poor dolphins. Yeah, what is he saying? Yeah, what's he saying? What is it with Tricky and Co? They seem to attack a different creator. Yeah, exactly. You would think the last dance video would be something she would hold dear and keep private, but it's yeah, exactly. It's so bad. She's lets too much of her life on YouTube. She's like an open book. Here I am. She's an easy target for people. I'm not saying this in a nasty way, but she's an easy target for people like us that will watch and think you're lying, and we're going to expose it and we're going to debunk it. Especially when you for your own trying to seek validation and approval from the air, shall I say, go around attacking every Tom, Dick, and Harry just because you want to be the last one standing. Well, that's not going to work because you're gonna fall very, very quickly, and you are. It's taken a bit longer than we all hoped, but you are going down very quickly, and you're going to have to either admit what you've done, Feral and Tricky and Co, or you're just going to have to go away because we're not going to stop until either one is complete. That's just how we roll, darling. Sorry about that. Not sorry, actually. Not sorry at all. Justice for the victims. How many? Right. So, how many YouTubers have they targeted again? Must be going on about 15 now. Who else? Who else is there to do? Who else have they got on their list? Do you think that would be interesting, won't it? Sorry, I'm just talking to myself again. I accidentally turned the mute off. I'm not going to repeat it in anyway because it's too exhausting. Penny Lane, it's a link to Matthew Marsden's video. He's enough. Yes, you would have thought. I tell you what, Matthew is going to feel very stupid when there's a great big criminal court case, and he is a sort of a famous actor, and his career is now going to be on the line because he chose tricky over facts. He chose fiction and deceit over the truth. So, Matthew, don't come crying to us when it all goes flop. I can't believe it. Where's Joe? Nosy Nora's in the garden again. Every time I do a bloody live, she has to come in the garden. Our last dance was actually us strutting moves. The Daddy I was quite the ring of a backwards Swayze back in the day. Now I'm just a dead patty. You're a sod. Hi, Grace. How you doing? He's looking very worried lately. Yeah. Has he? Hang on. Let's just check something. His nose isn't red, so he can't be that worried. But his eye is the main factor here. It's yeah. So normally when he's really stressed and panicked, his eyes will be a bit watery and his nose will be red. And his eye won't be bulging out. So maybe he's shifted. Maybe he's a shapeshifter. Oh, right, hang on. What's it? Someone else said they thought he was on. Yeah, I reckon he is. Well, psychopaths have to be, don't they? Because they need some coping mechanism to cope with themselves, don't they? To add to it in yeah, highlighting her hater shows a pattern, right? It's not cool. No, exactly. Looks like he has Matthew Mars speaking on. Yeah. Hoping. Yeah, exactly. And what he said about Annabelle and what he said about gullible members and stuff, it's shocking. Brian Pity didn't, Fifi didn't keep the dance private. Oh God, you guys, I managed to get that hold of that video. Oh my God. I'm going to keep it for legal reasons. Actually, I must admit they've got good taste in background music. That's a real good background tune. Screw, don't distract me, please. I might get offended and start biting you. I found that video and I'm going to think long and hard about showing it because if it's flying around, I would rather me put it out on YouTube first before somebody else does because we can't get it shut down. We've tried everything. Dan even contacted Netflix because at first what they've done is they've made it out that it's from Netflix. Like what they've done is they've put like a Netflix logo on it and made out it's that. So at first, you know, they see something going around and Dan instantly thinks, shit, he'll contact Netflix. Netflix got back to him and said, no, definitely not us, but we would like a whatever he said, interview or something, because of course they're going to say jump at the chance of something like that. And I said, tell them no, absolutely no way. And then he obviously, we don't know where the source of the video is coming from. You can report it off Facebook, but we need to get to the source because if it keeps getting reported on Facebook, they're going to eventually go to a different platform. And I don't want it coming on here. And if I have to do it on here, I'd rather do it myself first. Do you know what I mean? It's hilarious, but I'm just really worried who it is. Ferry across the Mersey, make for a quick getaway. Yeah. I ditched Michelle. Did you? I don't like it when men have lots of other girls on the go. Screwed. It's really offensive. I know I'm not into a relationship with anyone at the moment, but if we're just doing something, like that sort of thing, I don't share. I have my dignity, Scrooge. So I'm so glad you dropped Michelle for me. Anyway, behave tonight, you. She would sell her soul for money. Got another good channel. Oh, Stavros. Oh, she started a channel. You will never ditch Michelle's lamb, you porky. Kaz has just grassed you up. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, Kaz. I knew it. Screwed. How many times have I told you can't lie to me? Because Kaz will always grass you up because Kaz is loyal. If Kaz sees you cheating on me, she's going to tell me. You stopped getting in cockpit 15 years ago. Michelle reads, they cause trouble, then blame the person. Yeah, exactly. It's just typical projection, isn't it? I never heard her until last year, and I've lived in Britain all my life. Yeah, I never heard of her until she joined up on YouTube. Actually, Screwed, I'm going to send you that video. Screwed, can you tell me if you can get to the source of it? Because I don't know how to. Remember, everyone, Fiona and Trevor are only who have lost. Oh, yeah, their grief is allowed. But remember ages ago, who was it? I think one of their subs or another one of their friends on YouTube's husband died or something. Someone died, and Trevor came up and said, he basically rubbed it in their face that he's still got parents, and look what's happening now. Honestly, Tricky, you just haven't got a clue. You've just got no people skills. Tyrone disputed me for in the bedroom department as well. Oh God, I'll tell you what. There's a lot of gigolos about, isn't there? Graham looked ill, was so sad, and he was so yeah, exactly. Fiona said they had stalkers for you and work. Yeah, that's rubbish. It's all for attention. Yeah, that's rubbish. It was actually the other way around. That video was for YouTube. They were both looking at the camera and oh, it's gross. They are gross. Isn't she getting motorised balls so she doesn't have to run around? How's her canoe? Has she got a canoe out yet? They can only go so long to use definite excuse. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Too funny that they go live or make a video complain about everybody who's talking about them, saying that we've nothing better to do. Well, exactly. But what have they been doing ever since they started YouTube? God. We don't have a whole crew built up behind them. That's why they act so. Yep. Not for long though. Where's Jim tonight? Miranda, yes, Hat and Graham went on about the stalkers, but it was probably them stalk. Yeah, it is. It's always them. They're the stalkers. Exposed her recent. Slime exposed her recent. She said she never blocked him. He showed proof that she. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh God, I've got to get in my phone. I forgot all about it. Right, I might have to scroll up. Bear with, guys. Play bingo or something. Or flirt with Scrooge. He's feeling a bit lonely at the moment because I've just left him. Because he was cheating on me with Michelle. Right, hang on. I've got to look at the things. Right. I've got to show you this, guys. It is absolutely comedy gold. Oh, I hope it wasn't deleted. I really do. No, that's not it. No, that's Saturday. I'm sure it was yesterday. To the person who sent it to me about Feral Fifi answering herself on with her fake account or whatever, can you just send it to me again, because I can't find it. I know you're watching. I, I think. Well, I hope, otherwise you won't be able to hear this, will you? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to. I've got to do it. I've got to find this. Where's it gone? I'm sure they sent it in. Oh, Gertie took it down. God damn. Let me see if I have it. All right, screenshots. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. No, that, because sometimes I do remember to take screenshots. No, that was from a few days ago. Oh, thank you to who done that for me. I thought I thought I took a screenshot of that. So that's what I'm getting annoyed about with myself. Oh, anyway, Fiona has grassed herself up again. She commented, oh, that she made a video. Right. So what happened was she done a video and she forgot to log out of her Abby Gardner account. And in the comments, she typed, I totally agree with you, Fiona, something, something. And it was hilarious because she obviously forgot. I mean, this proves again, God knows how many accounts she's got. It's shocking, really shocking. They're the ones that have got nothing better to do. Screwed, I'm still really angry at you. You cheated on me. I don't share, whether it's just sex or not. What would my nan say? So, yeah, it's absolutely hilarious. And they done it with, I think we all thought for a while that Bron Pink Rinse was Graham or Fiona, because someone put something and then they replied and said, oh, I can't remember now. I'm going to have to look for it for next time. AD&T's out exactly like Meghan and Harry. Yeah, exactly. I've got 2 feet left in the other realm, that is. How is the other realm, Graham? Is it interesting? Boring? Oh, I was just gonna hang on. I've got something. Hang on. I saw something earlier and I took a screenshot. This is so funny. This is what people are going to have to start doing now, aren't they? When they go to, right, where is it? Right, I'm going to upload it and I'll put it on in a minute. That was, I mean, fancy going to a public place with your mistress where you know there's going to be cameras. I mean, come on. Right, let's put Lottie on. Right, we've done that one. Oh God, I'm behind again, aren't I? Right, let's get the Coldplay out. I saw this earlier. It's so funny. Right, you sent a photo. Da, da, da. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Screenshot. This is why you don't cheat. Right, let's remove this jerk off. Remove, remove, image file. Hang on, guys, I've just got to get a drink. Ciao, hola. Right, where were we? Right, so Coldplay. How did he know? To be honest, I've never even seen that guy that was cheating on his wife in the picture. Who is he? I don't think I've ever seen him before. And how did Coldplay guy know they were having an affair? Was it do you think that his wife knew and played a really good game? That if so, she is a bloody genius. Do you think she already knew and she set the whole thing up? What do you think? I just don't understand how the Coldplay guy knew who. Do you know what I mean? Yes, Pam, it's strange that I've never had a stalker ever, but they attract them for some reason. Yeah, they'll milk it for ages yet when. Yeah, exactly. Regards to Nosy Nora. Oh, honestly, you have to laugh. Ham used to be a great actor. Used to be an actor, however, he did star in Brilliant More. Oh, I started watching that, and then I realised that Matthew Marsden was in it, and I just turned off. No, it doesn't look good, does it? Tricky. Can someone go and tell Tricky to come over here, please, to the HR department? I picked up something about Lady C. How does she fit in all of this? What do you? I think they were up her bottom at first because of who she is, and you know how desperate Fifi becomes when she sees someone like Lady C, and she wants to get in there so that she can be, acknowledged and recognised and approved and etc. and validated. And that was just another little stepping stone for her to hope that she becomes a bit more famous. But I don't think Lady C is up to anything dodgy with any of them. I don't think that's her sort of thing. Looks no different to the one of his book covers. He's always yeah, he does. He does. I think he thought that video was threatening, but it was, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he probably banged it when he was pissed up. Yeah. We had to do an emergency landing, which involved bracing for impact. I didn't expect him to lean straight in and rest his head on Fiona's back. And he was whistling through his nose. I didn't even notice, Jen. Can't do subs. Need to visit my dental group. That's a good one. Get knotted can't do's. Julia, I've never seen that actually. I don't really watch. No, actually, I don't watch telly. Jenny, too much snow. Yes, tricky. Stop taking drugs. Last and banged bang made me by the road. Oh my god. Oh, right, in longer bloody said, yeah, they are. Oh, thank you. And here's why you remind me of my friend. We worked at a major TV channel some years ago. She was so wacky. She was positively brilliant. She is now head of the network. Well, there's hope for me yet then. Wouldn't it be funny if I took over YouTube? Can you imagine? Oh dear. Dan Wootton. Oh, what, in the photo? No, that's not Dan. Oh, Fiona Tulcandu should do a live from Morrison's and everyone there will love him and sub to him. Has she got the, what's it called, the canoe? Oh no, she hasn't. Because when I went to the next village to hunt for Tricky and Farrell when they went on that mini run, we saw the canoe, didn't we, in the pond, and the ducks attacked it, and it was sunk to the bottom. Right, you fibber, you like both of them, you cheater. I know he's a gigolo, isn't he? He's an absolute gigolo. I'm not having it anymore. It's either me or her, Screwed. Make your mind up, pal. Oh, that'll be the next thing, won't it? Hang on, I'm just going to die quickly. Hang on. That will be the next thing, won't it? They or another certain psychotic will say, "Oh, Flop and Screwed up a tree, la 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 la." No, this is just banter. This is nothing of the sort. Just so everybody knows, let me get right. One last time. First, one, to everybody, I have no intentions of unaliving myself. Two, me and Screwed, there's nothing. I just wind him up because he pissed me off a couple of months ago because he kept trying to dig for stuff that he shouldn't be allowed to have at that time, because and he went and put people's names out there. So now he's behaving. I have forgiven him, but he's really not my type. I don't like green men with sunglasses. So before any false rumours start going around about me and Screwed, we are just YouTube chat pals. I am unavailable, okay, until Mr. Right comes along. And I'm not saying that ever again. Talking of did you see Fiona saying Hurt and Graham was asked by them to do a show about her being the... Oh God, yeah, that's absolute BS. Absolute BS, that is. I know that for a fact. That is rubbish. Yeah, she believes her own lies. Do you know I know? Do you know how I know that's rubbish? Because Dan done me a little favour while he had to actually contact Netflix to make sure that the video going around about me wasn't actually from Netflix. Kaz is the best keeping. Yes, we do love you, Kaz. You do keep it real, and you come to me to tell me if Screwed is cheating on me. I do appreciate that. You're a loyal fan. I'll never learn women. Well, I don't know what should we do with him, girls? What should we do with him? Screwed, you know what I think you need? I think you need a good whack round the head. Then they're scrapping. Yeah, they are. No, Yeah, I'll send it to you later and see if you can find the source. But mind you, oh, hang on. I screen recorded it. Person who sent it for me screen record it, and no, I don't know, because right, the person who sent it to me, they said they screen recorded it, then they reported it, like a good few of them mass reported it. So if it's been taken down, you're not going to get to the source if it's just a screen recording, are you? Oh, I'll think of something. I'll see if I'll get the person to see if they can get the actual thing if it hasn't been taken down yet. I will say this: those who see the truth about Tricky and Fifi all need to band together and support each other. Our alliance will exactly, and the infighting needs to stop. The false rumours need to stop, and that's on both sides. The games, the I don't know. It's just we were supposed to be united, but some people like to fabricate stories, try and snatch things off people who were doing things long before them because they just want to control the whole situation because they want to be top dog. It's childish and it's pathetic. Some friends lose diamonds in search of fucking stones. I don't really know. No, not it. Hope she puts on full speed and doesn't come back. Yeah. If Oprah and G weren't working then, well, my God. Can you imagine if they did? Yeah, they are Nazis. They really are. At this rate, I'll have to take a crack. Oh, God, don't. Don't you dare. Don't you dare give me a heart attack. Oh, my God. What's wrong with his eye? He's been squinting too many. Yeah, that's true. Yes, I do. I have heard that he likes to look through the keyhole. Oh, tricky dicky. I don't think I know how to flirt anymore, even if I exactly, Kaz. It's been 15. No, hang on. I thought it was 15 years. No, hang on. Let me count with my fingers. Hang on. Let me count with my fingers. Hang on. How long's it been? No, it's been 12 years. Yeah. Honestly, I'll tell you now. If I slid down a stair banister, I would sand it. Oh no. Oh dear, I do make myself laugh. What's wrong with his eye? He's been squinting though too many. Yeah. No. Yeah, I saw that. According to her, she was no, what? Yeah, exactly. Feral Fiona Mont, you are a compulsive liar. His screenplay hardly measures against ours, real heroes. Oh, did he say he was going over to do some? What was he? He was going to go over there and make the film with Marsden, didn't he? It's always taught. Yeah, Gertie is always. Yeah, Gertie, that is annoying. I don't. You don't need to keep taking stuff down. More like a school play. Yeah, that would be it. Squinting in keyholes. Yep. He might be one of them men that if he has a girlfriend or a wife or something, like he hides in the closet and watches his wife get banged by another man. Rank. It's really sad actually how we are taken in by I know. Yeah, it's worse than Meghan Markle, actually, isn't it? Now, why does Gertie take them down? It's like it gets putting out. That's all. Yeah, I think maybe I'm not saying this to be nasty in any way or rude or whatever, but maybe she puts it up and gets a bit scared. Lose the fear, Gertie. Just keep it up. They can't do anything. Get nothing. Michelle is going to go find you, presumably unblock you from her. Da, da, da. Oh, blimey, there's something wrong with my eye. I've still got that spider web in it. I washed my face as soon as I came in. I just put my whole thing, like, dunk my head in the whole thing of water. I'm going to have to ring the council up. I can't have spider webs in my eyes. Oh, Shirley, who is sat on Trevor's hill and ain't moving? Sleazy, grifty, greedy grifters never sleep. Anybody else notice that they are online grifting? They are. You've got Pink Rinse and Pawny Owl. Well, we all know why Pawny Owl is on blooming the internet 24 hours. Oh, rank. We've got Pawny Owl, Pink Rinse, Tricky, Feral, and whoever else on YouTube, on the internet, 24 hours. They don't sleep. They don't work so they can stay up all night. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's true. Yeah, go and get a job, you lazy bastards. I hope, saying to you, I hope you come back. I didn't know she had blocked you. Where do they get the time? I know. Well, yeah, they don't work. Micro. No, I'm going to have to watch that. People tell me stuff, but I go and forget. Trev will go to rehab. I think that's what he's hoping. I think he knows that the law will come sniffing for him at some point, and that he will use his odd videos so that they will watch it, and he's going to play the psycho card or the mentally ill card. Yeah, he does, but in proper prison, not in Broadmoor, because that's actually Broadmoor's probably worse than normal prison. So yeah, chuck him in Broadmoor. And send us a VO, Tricky. Please send us all a VO so we can come and make sure you're actually there. The same people trying to convince the world's population to eat bugs have been busted as sleazy adulterers at Coldplay. Yeah, exactly. Anywhere will you go? So yeah, exactly. They are jobless. Yeah. Hi, Avril. Glad to see you back. How was the shop? I said that the other day because I don't get to even turn my TV to watch YouTube till about 7 in the evening, and then it goes. Yeah. Hang on. Ah, got it. Right. We have to laugh at this. I'm just going to crop everything out. Thank you. All right, guys, sorry. Right, I'm just putting this into me. Putting this into me. Oh my God. Right, I'll get it up in a sec when it loads up. Hi, Steve. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I've just said something, Sylvia, and my dirty mind. And now I can't think of what I was going to say. How are you doing, Sylvia? Sylvia, have you heard about Epping? It's really going righty up in Epping down the road about those Gimmigants raping 3 girls up there. I think it was random on part of the camera person. If they just did nothing, no one would know. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Didn't know. Yeah, he's an actor. Me these days is just for yeah. I haven't watched any TV for ages. Right, I'm rushing down. Badly fitted top. Liz has badly fitted false teeth, and Jane has a gap between hers. No, you mentioned Dan. Right, are you talking about Dan Wootton? Sarah, you cannot use language like that in the HR department of National YouTube. You guys. A guy on Facebook with a high follower admitted to creating drama as being trolled made him a lot more money. I see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think what they do is they just do a bit of research first and think, aha, that's the way to do it. Foot warming trick. He just stared at me. God, smack, and then said, fucking prick. It's people like him who make, yeah, exactly. They wanted to run the next line of hatred project for James front teeth. Getting to taps. Clarity is important. Yes, exactly, Penny. Get knitted. Get knitted. Sylvia, you done a me there. Spelling everyone's names wrong. When they all had an orgy, they all took their teeth out at night, and in the morning they all put in. Oh God, that's been told. Who's told you off again? No, I'm not. Oh, hang on. What's the time? Am I really behind again? No, I don't like green faces. It's going to be green. Don't have a chance over here. Michelle might still be an option. Oh, oh God, you guys. Oh, I was going to put that thing up, wasn't I? Play bingo. Right, come on, come on, come on. Right, screenshot. Right, so get this dude off. Remove from stage, studio, image file. Right, this is hilarious. She just grasses herself up every single time. Oh, now I've got to get you off, Penny. I tend to agree with you, Fiona, if they bring him back to the balcony. Mm. Fifi, can someone go? Is Fifi doing a live? Can someone go and get Feral, please, and tell her to come over here at once? At once. Come over here, please. Jolly Green Giant. Don't, you'll give him ideas. Don't call him a Jolly Green Giant, because he'll start being serious and think he's a giant. You know what I mean by that. Yeah, that's more like it. Kermit the Frog. When Scrooge has got the hump with us, he types on the keyboard like Kermit the Frog. Why won't you let me do this? I hope it won't be long till Michelle eats up. I'm walking on her own. Just saying your comment on screen, so true. I'm so glad and happy and normal. If you don't enjoy your life, it shows misery breeds even more misery. Yeah, exactly. You just don't need to be miserable, do you? She prefer you to bring her crack. Yeah, I'm going to postpone my video a bit since we are all here right. Oh, are you going live after this, Avril? No, she just chose wrong, not candle. They are so slim and have such a unique. Yeah, I'm here. I've never been good with flirting. No. I went over and saw it was set for the training. Right, I set it for 7 p.m. I just spat my beer out. Holy flop. Hi, Ding Dong. How you doing? Why did he spit your beer out? As a matter of fact, noted, Michelle told me to crack on. It's crack. But that's probably because you were being a pain in the arse. You were getting on our last nerve. Belle has no other accounts and she does nothing behind the scenes. The lies just trip off the tongue so easily. Yeah, exactly. Film with has been mastered. Yeah. He'll get that desperate soon. He'll have to go back to Harry and say, "Oh, do you want to do a film with me? Oh, oh, I'm Matthew Marsden, and I'm a famous actor. I was in The Hawk Gone Down in Iraq, and I'm friends with Tricky Dicky. And can I interview you on Netflix about the royal family?" Yes, he has. You can always tell when they're bots, especially the sex bots. They're a nightmare. Central time, so trying to figure out time. Tricky in the closet can't do all the, yeah. I bet you can't do wishes that he could be in the closet watching Feral and Ginge. Yeah, if I was her kid, I'd be ashamed. Oh God, my tummy's really. I need to remember to eat. Oh, Tricky has that old bag Fifi after him. God. His very masculine feature could be an attraction. Well, you never know. Tricky would have trouble finding the closet unless it's full to the brim with cans of special brew. Yeah. Have you noticed recently Fifi is trying to look mutton dressed as lamb? Yeah, get nodded. Yes, he must be like Butch. Vault had run out of resin, so Fifi has. Yes, that's true. You know why? Ding dong, because I bought all the resin. I bought it wholesale so she couldn't have it anymore. I hate to think that she's doing all that work on her boat, her skanky boat, and when she goes to put it out to sea, it's just going to sink because of all the resin. So I've done you a favour there, Feral Fifi. Wish John Nicole had his show. That would be, yeah, that would be so funny. That really would. Ding dong, Fifi needs resin in her wrinkles. Oh my God. You guys are so horrible. You really rub off on me. What made you? I was never like this until I met you all. Whatever next? What would my nan say? Not a, yeah, gay lie detector on them. Yes, that would be so funny. But what I need is thank you. Change the timer. Oh, thank you, Grace. Yeah, Grace. You didn't have to do that. I've got to go soon anyway. I'm getting really hungry. Intangible many not that interesting. No, I've heard it's not interesting. Ding ding bells. Oh, I love that. I love you guys. Well, where did you get her picture from? Ding ding bells. Also been in Fairview. Okay, once then. Yeah, it seems a bit too peoply and not really a tourist destination. If I went over there, I'd just look at the aeroplanes. You get disability. Well, he better not be because I'll be grassing him up. Pip, and it's not means tested. Yeah, that's the Theo from Theo from Cosby's died. No. Oh, I need to watch the TV more, don't I? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I used to love the Cosbys. Do you remember Desmond as well? Oh, I love that. Denise, yeah, he does for his small pingling. Now, we mustn't talk about the size of men's genitals, ladies. Okay, we mustn't talk about that. Scrood will get worried. Don't disappoint. You can still work. Yeah. He put out videos saying he had lost his pip, but that's you coping for sickness, but don't. Well, if he's lost his pip, then bloody good. Let's hope it goes to someone who actually needs it. Thank you all. I was just wondering because in the US you cannot earn money if you receive benefits or disability. Oh, I heard Tricky's penis is so small it's classed as a screwed. Do you want to go and check your one first? And then come back and say it? Because you lot are really bad influence on me with all this naughty talk. Michelle, keep your handbag on if you're going. Yeah, crime coming from Fifi and her entourage of little thieves. And they say, what shall we do for views? Yeah. They probably have their own sex channel, but they probably do like put one of them AI things on, but it's actually them doing it. Retired, for goodness sake. Hi Fraser, how you doing? He's probably lost his pip as after talking about pretending to be. Yeah, exactly. He's got a big mouth. He talks too much. He probably is lying, so someone doesn't turn him in. Yeah, well, I'm on pip. It's really, yeah, exactly. It is really difficult. Well, if he was on it and they took it away, I don't think he'll get it back. 50, his pension from the army not being that good, he'd be on, yeah, that's true, because he was rubbish at being a soldier, wasn't he? I mean, you look at the reviews. Goodness sake, what would my nan say? I say, I hate going to places like that where I have to constantly worry. I know exactly. Yeah, don't you hate it when it's like the packed beaches as well? When you want to go on holiday, you just don't want to sit on a packed beach all day with kids screaming down your ear hole and whatever else. If I wanted to go to a packed beach, I'd only go for the humour side to see people, I don't know, fall over or something. It's Weasel and Skunk post about Fifi fake account. It's Weasel and Skunk post about Fifi fake. Oh, Fifi. Weasel. I don't know who that is. Yeah, PIP is for aiding people to be able to afford adaptation to live and work as unhindered. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was probably tricky. Wanted to see her crap on a glass table and film it from underneath the same. Oh, gross, Cece. People, have you heard? People have a fetish. I heard a few weeks ago that people actually sell their poops online. That's really gross. That really is gross. How could you even do that? Oh, the shame. Veterans in the US can get disciplined on a monthly and get it settled. I think you have to declare if you have more. Yeah, I think you do. It's a in 3 hours time. Oh, right. So I'm not like interrupting yours. Right, it's in 3 hours time. Did I just have a thick moment there? She's here in this chat. Is she in this chat? Where is she in this chat? Denise. We have to find out who she is in this chat. Shall we guess? Is it you, Screwed? I think Feral Fifi has made a fake account and took Screwed took Scrooge's thingamajig, green face. That's how he actually looks in real life, by the way, after having a telling off email from me. What was we saying? Yeah, do you think she's taken over Scrooge's thing and this isn't actually Scrooge we're talking to? Ding dong. It would be like oh my God. I can't cope with myself. Oh, I just think girls out there, single girls out there, I think if you can, and if there's a bloke out there that's interested, just use him for sex. I think use them like they use you. It's payback. In the UK, there's no pension, but you have to score so many points. It's not being tested either. All right. If he's not lying about getting money, he lies about. Yeah, exactly. You just can't trust a word he says. Yeah, the PTSD that he hasn't got. When worked out, it was bots. So yeah, exactly, it was. Yeah, you can tell they're always bots because by the way they comment everything. Hi, great, great. Most of them, great video. Da la la la, da la la. Hi, da la la da. It's you just know when they're bots. So do I, Jen. About bloody time. What YouTube should be doing is giving his money to his victims. And apart from MOD, he'd ensure it was in the papers. Yeah, exactly. He would. Yeah. Someone is in the devaluation phase. Who do you think's doing that? Yeah. Get knotted. I think it's similar in the home mode of discipline pay. It does not want to. Yeah. Although I guess he's. Oh my God, here we go. Although his piss smelling granny box would keep him going through grits. Yeah, that's true. Has Tricky been wearing pants lately? I hope he has. Otherwise, I'm going to go on his next live. HR department. I've got to go. Everyone coming in wanting dinner. No worries, Grace. Thanks for popping over. Have a good dinner. You won't see nothing till you're living among a load of army guys. The fume is off the charts. Yeah, tell me about it. And we made me too a nice cheese and homegrown tomato sandwich. Oh, yum! That sounds nice. Oh, Desmond's was so good. It's just, I love the Caribbean accent. It's just so funny. Actually, I haven't watched, Call the Midwife for ages. I forgot to watch the last session, whatever it's called. You know what I mean. Bit too late for that. Everyone's talking about Tricky's ping-a-ling. Well, that's Molly's fault. She set the ping-a-ling off. Bye, Penny. Thanks for coming on. I'm glad I said the end bit, otherwise it would sound a bit weird, wouldn't it? Yep. He's off YouTube for good. He's bullied and run better YouTubers off because of jealousy. Can't stand the bitter content. Yeah, exactly. It's all jealousy. He always wants to have someone. Oh, for God's sake. I can't cope. Was someone looking for me? I'm not that hard to find. I'll meet you behind the bike sheds. Now you even stunned sailors into silence. Yeah. He's like a cockroach, just can't get rid of him. He is. He's like a really annoying mosquito, isn't he? Like Fifi did. What did she say? I'm really behind, aren't I? Here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. My son's micro ping is none of it. Oh, it is. Because your son's micro ping along, he was flashing it about at all of us. And because we didn't want him, he started attacking. He started attacking. You should have, you should have had words with him. And now he's attacking Molly and threatening her. And he's done a one of his face videos staring. And it's all because Molly just brought up his tiny little pingaling that no one wants. It never looks anyone go to gym. Fifi's definitely no travel guy. She puts people off going. Yeah. Yes. Did you hear? I'm gonna have to try and find it, but there was a review about the dolphin safari, and they were saying it was really rubbish. She was shouting at everyone, "No, you can't do that. You can't do this." And there was no dolphins. If you can do no. Mhm. Yeah, exactly. He ain't getting it. He's not getting much. My opinion from you, Tricky. God. I will decide when I'm someone's business. Oh God. Tricky Wonky, I must have happened when he tried to grab a woman and she pepper sprayed him. Probably. Probably. I think while he was in the pub, before he'd done that walk with his dentures in, we've got to look this up, guys. We think his glow in the teeth are them uh, fake plastic teeth you put over your normal teeth. That's why they're so fluorescent white. So I think what's happened is you could be onto something here, Cece. That's a good investigation topic. We will call this Operation Wonk. Okay, Operation Wonk. You're all up for that? I think what we need to do is find out, because I think what's happened here is, like you said, the reason why his eye looks so weird is because he got drunk, come out the pub, saw a fit bird that's well out of his league, and she said no, and she pepper sprayed him. I think that's really what happened. You need to stop curb crawling, Tricky. I stop with the Tricky. It's a bit bad taste. So he wasn't a troll or criminal. Well, I was in the House of Lord. I'll have you know, get naughty. Get naughty. Do you get time taken off for military drills? I don't know. Get naughty. Do you have get? Oh God, my brain today. Do you get time taken off for military jail? I get knotted. I agree with what you said about these accounts, but I don't know. It also plays into their heads, yeah. Oh, the Desmond was brilliant. Is it on repeat anywhere? Do you know? Time inconvenient is unpaid, and you have to add those lost days to end of service to your next. Oh, right. Mhm. I told him about the birds and the bees. What more could I have done? Well, you obviously like should have said it again. And how did that work out? Didn't anyone see Tricky had scratches on his arm the day after his drunken rants? Yes, it was the girl he tried to pull that was out of his league and pepper sprayed him, and she also scratched him. So what she needs to do is go to the policeman officers because she'll have the DNA under her nails. Yep. This could be a true crime. We will start a true crime about this, guys. Oh, God. I ordered something from Temu and now they keep harassing me. Julianne, yes, he had a fight with the bush and the bush won. Yep. Did someone say, hi, defender of words, how you doing? Did someone say ginger micro pingaling? Yeah. Oh, God, he didn't have a tropical shirt on, did he? He's actually chatting up the bush beforehand. Well, it could have been. I'm not saying anything. I'm just not saying anything because I'll just make it worse. Who is? Bear with. I think Tricky's turned up outside mine with a romantic song. He wants me to do a Rapunzel, let down your hair. I've had, guys. Did I tell you? I feel a bit lost without my hair. I had 7 inches cut off before my friend's wedding. 7 whole inches. It was down to my bum. Then got so angry at himself he went live to make his. Yeah, exactly. Shocking. Whatever is the matter with it, it's not a small thing. I've not seen a vid of them on board working. Guaranteed dolphins and jib all the time, and effing about on board is serious because of safety. How bad was the shouting? Well, apparently it was quite bad. She was really bossing her tourists about that paid. And they were just saying there was a couple of reviews actually saying it just more like a scam. Maybe and I went and pulled him in a bush and bummed him. CC. He probably did, Jen. That's why his eye looked funny. He loved it. Yeah, he got poked in the eye with something else apart from boobies. You know, it could be spinal report. Oh, yeah, he does, doesn't he? He always likes to make out he's more important than he actually is, like MI5. Actually, do you know what? I'd really laugh my head off if I popped my head out there one night doing a live, thinking it's Nosy Nora and it's actually Tricky. To replay bits of his awful but I don't tune into it. No. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Fifi has, yeah, exactly. If you have tourists on, Fifi, can someone go and get her, please? It's about time she came on here and whatevered. So, Fifi, when you have a dolphin safari, people pay and expect to see dolphins. They don't pay to jump on your skanky boat and get told off just for existing, told off for paying you to give them a service, which you obviously can't do. So I'm glad you don't have the dolphin safari anymore, because quite frankly, you were a shit businesswoman. Flop, you didn't cut 7 off. Who is 7? What's happened? Why hasn't he done a house tour? No, because, yeah, exactly. The other golf. Yeah, sorry, lost connection. Night, Luby. Thanks for joining us. Right, I'm going to have to go in a minute, guys. I need to send Screwed this video. Screwed, can I trust you with this video? Not to put it out before me. If you do, you're going to be in big trouble. Yes, they always fancy themselves as either. Yeah, exactly, they do. Exactly, Sylvia. Always makes me laugh when Tiffy will go on someone's live, all the best wet their pants and that, like their great leaders have it right. Yeah, exactly. It's almost like they just prance on there, puffing out their chest. Yeah, look at us. We own all the channels. Yeah, F off. Your hair, she meant. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. I had 7 inches cut off. So now it is. Hang on, let me check. So now it is. Right. Can someone name all the parts of your back? Right. It's now down to just above my lower back. It was down to my bum. Mum's the word. Okay, good boy, Screwed. I'm not falling out with anyone on here. You will have far superior background knowledge on her, but I'll give her benefit out on this. Ships and boats are lethal to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's still long, but I think and the problem is when your hair grows that long, because of the weight of it, it's like when I wear it down, it's like pancake on my head. So I have to think of a new hairdo, because the one I normally have when I wear it down and curly-ish, the hairband doesn't stay in, and I can't have all the clips in like tight like I used to because of my neck. So that's why I have it like up, like in like a messy bun sort of thing, because it, yeah, too much tightness hurts my neck. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? In this heat, I couldn't stand very long hair. No, no. Night NW, thanks for popping over. I'm trying my best not to say thanks for coming in, because right, guys, I'm gonna have to go. But I'm Screwed. Check your emails in about 15 minutes. And then see if you can get anywhere with that video. But don't drool over it, darling. Right, guys, thank you so much. It's been a good one. And I will see you hopefully on Thursday. So Thursday, unless I report otherwise. But have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.